Well, hey everyone, my name is Nathan Jones. If you're new here, welcome. I like to talk about all things movies, specifically Blu-rays, and today is a bit of news, a few things to kind of talk about with Blu-ray minimalism, but also it's tied to things going on in my life right now. I've been very, very stressed out. There's been a lot of things going on, and I don't want to go into the details there, but there's just been a lot going on this week, the last few months. There's just a lot. But anyway, Blu-ray minimalism, can't talk. So, at the beginning of the year, I definitely made a promise to where what I wanted to do this year is really wanted to cut back on my collection, or at least kind of solidify on what I already have and watch those movies and then, not buy as much. However, I'm coming to realize that there's been quite a bit of talk about this, especially early on when everyone was kind of discussing it, but there is something that it made me think about. There's been a lot of really good conversation on, I guess, both sides of the argument, even though there's not really, it's a personal thing, right? Everyone collects differently. And, for me, I think it really involved a lot of moving pieces where it's like, okay, this is getting out of hand. I'm getting way too many things and I'm not really watching them as much. But then again, I also thought about the process of well, where am I at in life, right? And so when am I going to get to these movies? And I am saving up for, a lot of these things to eventually watch them in my life. And so with a lot of those thoughts going on in my mind, I've decided, and how stressed out I've been, I want to cut back a little bit on that discussion about me wanting to get rid of just as much movies as I get, right? Because, there's been a lot of sales going on, and nobody's perfect, and I just know that with the upcoming amount of films that I've picked up, I'm probably not going to get rid of that much. But I'm still going to get rid of some stuff. I definitely want to do that. And I definitely still want to support the idea of narrowing down what you already have and kind of figuring it out from there. And yeah, I don't know. I'm going to kind of restructure this a little bit. I haven't really thought about the specifics of it too much yet. I definitely am thinking about maybe cutting that in half. So for every movie or two movies that I buy, I would get rid of one, or eventually if I got let's just say 20 Blu-rays, I'd get rid of 10 or something like that. I don't know exactly, but that's something that I'm thinking about. But yeah, I'm still going to get, I want to make sure that I'm interacting with you because I definitely want to get you involved as a community. I really appreciate everything and all the support we've been getting just throughout the community, with all the viewers and then also all the content creators. I love each and every one of you. So with that being said, I'm going to be doing some changes here. There's been a lot of sales going on, and that's the other thing I wanted to mention. Warner Archive had their last 4 for $44, which is really unfortunate. I went a little ham on that one, and I got a lot. And then I also picked up a few things from Kino Lorber, because they just had their March Madness sale. And then I also picked up a few things from the Indicator sale. And speaking of Indicator, they just announced, today, when I'm going to put this video up, they just announced the Hammer Volume 6. I don't remember what the name was, but it's making me want to watch Hammer Volume 4, Faces of Fear. And if you've been following my Hammer journey, I'm stoked that this new Hammer box set, which has Captain Clegg, Phantom of the Opera, Night Creatures, and I want to say Shadow of the Cat. I believe those are the films that are in that box set, but I'm super excited about that box set. It looks wonderful. I think it's got a still image from Night Creatures on it, but anyway, or Captain Clegg actually. But anyway, that I digress. I got a few things from those sales, and so stay tuned. I'm gonna try to get them all together and then make a haul video on that and talk about the films. Some of them I have seen, some of them I haven't. A lot of them I haven't, but I'm excited to own them, and I'm excited to kind of go into this new process of organizing my shelves and figuring out what I want to prioritize. But yeah, I've seen some conversations on some people who are really against it or really for it, but at the end of the day, it's all very personal, right? It's our own collection. However we do with it, it's something that we want to it's something between us, right? And our film collecting. But with that being said, I do want to talk about that with you. And if you have any more comments down to think about, or if you've processed some of this information, or has any of these conversations really changed the way you've collected a little bit, or is like, have you just stayed true to who you are? I want to know in the comment section down below. But with that being said, this is just a really short video. Like I said, I just wanted to let everyone know that I probably will not be around too much. There is something really cool coming. You can kind of see a stack behind me that involves the 1920s. But I'm definitely going to try to put that video out this weekend if I can. But with that all being said, I'm super grateful that each of you checked out this video. Thank you so much for watching. Give it a like, comment down below. I'm still interested in this conversation that we've all been having over the last few months. Like, share, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you next time. I'm not jonesing around.